Hello, everybody. This is the I from Ziggy and we're going to come to you and tell you about the hunt Ziggy was going on tonight. Ziggy's over there eating his hay right now. See him? He's getting into it because Ziggy thought I just gave him some. Ziggy thought he was going raccoon hunting tonight. And I had to let him know that he wasn't going because this woman that needed raccoon issues, she had raccoon issues. I'll tell you the whole story. We're sitting here and she texted me that this guy had put raccoon traps up in her, up in her attic because the coons had been causing chaos over at her place. And I told her that, I'll get a hold of my son. She thinks she heard one get killed in the trap and taking its last breath and all this stuff. And I informed her that, well, you don't want to leave that coon there because if there's other ones there, they ain't going to come around another trap with a dead one there. So I suggested that Ziggy and I would take care of some business. And she says, well, how will you and Ziggy take care of business? Well, I said, well, I'm going to get a hold of my son and I'll have him, she's worried about this coon still being alive. I guess the guy said they're rabied right now or whatever. I don't know. I don't worry about that shit when it comes to that stuff. I just know me and Ziggy's ready at all times. And I told her that I'll bring Ziggy and I'm going to get a hold of my son and I'm going to tell him to bring the pitchfork just in case if we have to finish one off. If he's in the trap but not quite gone yet, we'll take that pitchfork and finish him off. She says, oh, that sounds good, but that sounds dangerous. And that's when I pulled in another thing. And if that's the mama, the babies ain't going to want to come out with dead mama or vice versa. The mama might be pissed if one of the babies are gone first. I said, did you go up there and look? And she says, oh, no, I'm not going up there and checking that out. I ain't doing that. The guy set the traps today. He's going to do that tomorrow. So all night I haven't fed Ziggy no hay. And look at him over there. He's mowing like a big dog. But anyways, I told her that I can send Ziggy up there in the little cracks and crevices. He'll flush them out. And my son and I can be up there with the trap and the pitchfork and we'll take care of business. Everything was going fine. Ziggy's all excited about going. He knows he's finally getting out and doing a little hunting tonight. That's what Ziggy likes to do. He's like a wild ferret. He'll get right in there and go like the ferrets do them rats at barns and shit. Ziggy does the same shit with, raccoons up in your attic. So Ziggy's all fired up, but I ain't fed him all afternoon or all evening, not all afternoon, because he eats all the time. No fresh hay because I want him to be ready for this raccoon hunt we're going on. Well, I get a hold of my son and set it up with him. Well, he, of course, has to wait for his wife to get out of work before he can leave. He's got the baby. And he tells me to call her up and see if she's got a shovel. And I said, shovel? Yeah, because he wants the pelts. He said, we can get some money for the pelts, Dad. He goes, but we got to have some place for the carcass. So I call her up and I tell her all that shit. Or I text her and she calls me back. And she's telling me, well, that old man that set the trap says that he has to take him to a certain spot or he could lose his license. So I got all this shit going on with the pitchfork, Ziggy, my son, waiting for, all this stuff that we're going to do. I have to call off. That ain't a problem. She didn't know this. And I'm glad she told me because I don't want no germs around here either. So I tell Ziggy that we're not going. And I give him his hay, and I call my son up. And he's told me he had a plan, but we didn't get to do it. But he really wanted these pelts. He said that can bring us a little cash, $12 a pelt or some bullshit. I don't know. I said, I know, son, but whatever. We don't want to get involved with some kind of disease or something because he don't even want the debt. You know, I told her that he didn't even want the carcass in his truck after we skinned him because of the baby and stuff. I don't want my grandson around that shit. Because here at Ziggy and I, we care. But anyways, I guess we're not going on the hunt tonight. It's like 12:35, and I'm watching the car auction on TV because they always have badass rides. But anyways, I just thought I'd keep you guys up to date. And Ziggy was all excited today, and he can't get enough hay now. But he did think he was going after a big coon, because he'll flush one out. I'm telling you. I throw Ziggy in the attic, he'll get in all the little cracks and crevices, and he'll flush one out. But anyways, it ain't gonna happen tonight. So this is the I from Ziggy and I'll talk to you guys later.